I believe that you can take Bangladesh to the next level as well. Hi, I'm Shuvo. I'm the founder of MyAlice Labs, and this is my story. I'm a software engineer background, and back in 2017, I left my job. I wanted to use technology to solve problems in the society. When I left my job, of course, as I came from a middle-class family, we saw a little bit of crisis, and that's why when I was focused in my business, my wife started her own shop by herself. As you can understand, at the time there were lots of Facebook and Instagram shops were coming in, as Facebook was focused in that. So my wife built a similar store. It was called Flowers and Fringes, and she was selling mostly clothes through that. So when she started selling clothes from this store, we saw different sort of problems that she was facing. So fundamentally, even though she has an e-commerce store, people are not going there. People are coming into the Facebook page and asking different questions, like more about the product, how it can be sold to them, when they can get the order, different sort of questions. So what we saw is, even though, again, as I said, there was e-commerce, there was a fundamental shift ongoing in the society, not in Bangladesh, not in Southeast Asia or South Asia, but in the whole world. And people wanted personalization, people wanted more quick response. So instead of going to the e-commerce where they have to do everything by themselves, they were communicating with all these stores via different messaging channels, and they're trying to buy from themselves. That's what we called conversational commerce. And we saw that there was a huge rise in the conversational commerce, but the process was complex because you had to talk to your customers through social media. Then you need to take the order from them, and then you need to put the order in your inventory or any software that are you managing for your inventory. And what we again saw in most of the people, they are taking the orders and just noting it down or putting it into the Excel, which was again a cumbersome process. And once my wife started growing, I saw that she hired a few people, but the process was very chaotic because there was no arrangement between them. They were taking order now and then, they were writing those down, they were putting those into Excels, and later on the day they might put them into the inventory, and the whole ordering system was chaotic, whole logistics system was chaotic. So then we decided to do something for that. And as I came from a technical background, software engineering background, I started a small team who started developing a product that can connect all of your messaging channels into single place. And then when you are talking to your customers, it helps you to manage all the orders, all the logistics into one single place as well. So that's what we call a single platform for all of your conversational commerce necessities. So that's how basically our journey started. I saw my wife's struggle very firsthand, and as a technical background owner, I thought of solving this from a product perspective, and that's how MyAlice was born. When you start a company, the main struggle that you normally face is basically the cash, because you are serving maybe a lot of people, but these people are not big companies, so you need cash to make sure your company survives. So what we did initially, instead of focusing all the small or medium entrepreneurs or the social entrepreneurs, we focused more on the big players. Like initially we worked with Unilever, we worked with Coca-Cola, Nestle, all the big companies, different other banks as well, which is not fundamentally e-commerce, but they have the similar problem because they were facing the same hassle to manage people from all the social channels into one single window. So we started working with a lot of enterprises, and that made us revenue positive. We could earn and we could spend in our product team, we could spend in our sales team as well. Once the team starts growing, we could understand that this is something which is not a problem in Bangladesh only, this is a global problem. And as we are building a product, this does not make sense to confine the product into Bangladesh only. So this is a product that can be used maybe an entrepreneur from US, that can be used by maybe a housewife in Singapore. Why not? We thought about how to grow our company, how to take our product to the next level, and how we can serve all those millions of entrepreneurs who are facing the same problems my wife faced. Thing is, basically when you go to an offline store, think about, let's say you are going to an Adidas store. You'll always find someone who is standing by your side and you can ask questions that if the shoes is perfect for you or not, or you can just try out that shoe and see how it fits. But when it comes to online selling, let's say through any social channels or through Instagram or through maybe e-commerces, you'll go there but you'll find a void because there is no people there who is helping you. So that's why basically we are focusing more on conversational commerce, because in conversational commerce there are people who can help you the same way they can help you in an online store. You as a customer, you'll go to the e-commerce store, you'll find someone to talk. We provide them the technology. You go to the Facebook shop, you go to the Instagram shop, you go to maybe a Telegram channel or WhatsApp, you'll find someone to talk to, you'll find someone responding to you instantly, you'll find someone who caters to the questions you have in your mind. We providing them the technology. In MyAlice, what we do, we give you one single dashboard, which is our product, where you can manage everything, where you can set all the automations that you need, and where you can see all the data that's important for you to make sure that you have the right customers, to make sure that you can turn your customer or turn your visitors to a paid customer, and to make sure that your agents, maybe one, maybe two, or maybe hundreds of agents, they also become efficient and they also become much more valuable to you. So that's what we provide you. We provide you one single platform to manage everything. We provide you the tools that are necessary for you to manage your conversational commerce. As we are a product-based company, what we have seen initially that we have very good talents in terms of technology, but we lacked talent in terms of marketing. There are people who are very much famous in traditional marketing, but when it comes to software marketing, we sort of lacked talent there. So once we raised the fund, we spent a lot of our time and also resources in finding those talents who can build our marketing team, who can make sure that they do the marketing, they do the branding from here in Bangladesh that is global style. So now at the time we have the marketing team in-house, and in the coming days we'll be focused a lot more on pushing our product into the global area. So there are a few things we have been doing right now. So for example, we are going to launch our product in a few marketplaces. If you are familiar with the e-commerce ecosystem, you'll know that the two topmost marketplaces are mostly Shopify and WooCommerce, and almost there are 5 million users using Shopify and WooCommerce, and it's growing a lot. And what we are doing is we are basically releasing our product for the Shopify and WooCommerce marketplaces, and then to make sure that all the Shopify users or WooCommerce users know about us, we are doing a few marketing processes as well. For example, we are targeting all the influencers who are very famous worldwide to the Shopify and WooCommerce ecosystem. We are working with them so that they can use our product and they can prepare reviews for our product as well, that their end listeners or the audience can know about. We are expecting good number of users coming from all those reviews, because at the end of the day we are solving a problem that no other company in the world is solving the way we are. So we are very positive about that. Secondly, as I talked about the ecosystem, e-commerce, Shopify, WooCommerce ecosystem, we are spending a little bit more in the discovery stage. So as you can understand, if we cannot put our name outside, however good product we have, we cannot sell that. So we'll be spending some more in the marketplace ads, Google ads as well. So whenever people are searching about the similar problems, they can get our names. Or maybe whenever people, the people who are using our competitors' product and thinking about moving to a better product or maybe a cheaper alternative, they search in Google or they search in other marketplaces, they can know about us. So bottom line is, we are very much focused in our marketing strategies right now. In the coming months, we are focusing on lots of campaigns. Very exciting time ongoing, I'd say. All of our team members, product team, marketing team, sales team, all of them are very pumped. Product team are releasing new and new features. Marketing team are strategizing on how we can go into the next level, how we can let all the other users know about the values we are giving. And sales teams are also excited because they want to convert all the leads generated by marketing to our paid customers as well. From Bangladesh, we have a lot of advantages, honestly, because we have a lot of talented people in technology and they are not that much costly in terms of technology people in maybe US or maybe India as well. So we have that power, we have that technology, we have the talents. All we need to do is to make sure that we can harbor those talents and take the product to the next stage. From a product perspective, my core vision is to make sure that we can make e-commerce easier for everyone. And for that, we are more focusing on conversational commerce because that's where the future is moving. From a company perspective, we want to make sure that Bangladesh is not just about a country of cheap products. Bangladesh becomes a country that delivers them the best product. So if we can, with all our talents, build a product that can solve the global crisis, and then we can take the product to the next level through our marketing and sales as well, only then, maybe it can take 3 to 4 years, maybe more, but only then I think the whole world can see Bangladesh from a newer perspective, can see Bangladesh as a country that produces the best-in-class software, that produces the best-in-class product as well. So I look forward to that day when people will know Bangladesh with Alice Labs. What I have seen in my small entrepreneurial career, we do have lots of talents, but we lack in confidence. So the first thing, you need to understand that the biggest risk you are taking by not taking a risk. From an educational point of view, I came from a very good background. I had a very good job. I had stability, but I left all those things. I started this company. I took a risk. I suffered in the beginning. My family suffered in the beginning, but now I can say that I am actually materializing my dream. And I believe that if everything goes as expected, we can make history as well. So for all the viewers out there, the first step you need to take is to make sure that you are confident enough, because even though you are from Bangladesh, you are very talented, you have all the opportunities you need, and if you can pull it off well, I believe that you can take Bangladesh to the next level as well. Thank you, Daekhopedia, for sharing my story in this digital world. Let's get conversational with MyAlice.